To open the music system with the help of a prying tool, first open the panel which is on the top like this. Then with the help of a star screwdriver, open both the screws on the top like this. We have already installed a Pioneer system in the car. However, we are reopening this now because we didn't give the steering controls, switches were not activated, and also we did not connect the parking brake switch to the ground, so most of the functions were not working. So now we are opening them again so that we can fix those connections. So we are installing the aftermarket head unit for Maruti Swift 2021 model. So these are all the original connectors. We have not stripped any wires. So we are doing a coupler to coupler installation. So we have bought the coupler for head harness unit. So this is the original coupler, and even for antenna we have used the antenna cable. So this is the cable which you give for Pioneer, and then you connect the head unit to it. So we have given the connections as such. So this is for the steering remote, so you can operate the steering as well. So remember, yellow is always a positive, that is you need to give this to the battery. Red goes to the ignition, and then after that all these four wires you see, that is white, gray, green and purple, these are the speakers for right, front, left, right and rear, left, right. And then here the red wire that you see is again, that's for always positive. This black is for the ground. So we have given coupler to coupler installation. This is the Pioneer head unit touchscreen. And so for the Pioneer connector which we've got, so we have labeled everything, that is battery positive, this is incorrect, battery positive. And the orange one, the orange wire that you see here, that's the illumination and for dimmer, and the red is the ignition switch. So we have given coupler to coupler, we have given the wires soldering properly, and we have given heat sink so that they don't get damaged or they don't get loose. So this is actually for the powered antenna, which we are not using anyways. So we have just taped it so it doesn't short anything. So this is the main coupler, and then this is the antenna connector. So even for that we have not stripped anything, we have given a coupler to coupler connection, and this end goes into the Pioneer's antenna switch here. And even we have given a beautiful wiring for the Bluetooth mic. So this is the connection for the Bluetooth mic. The original location for Bluetooth mic is actually here. So there was a one more dummy slot. So what we did was, so we installed the mic here so that it's in par with the original one. This is the original mic. This is the mic which we have installed. Okay, so this is the mic connection, this one. So we need to connect it here. And this connection that you see, that is for the steering remote. So this is where we give the steering remote.
I'll put a link in the description for the wiring.
I'll give a link in the description for the wiring, as my friend has pointed out. And this is for the rear view camera, and this goes to the rear camera signal input. So this rear camera signal input is given here, and this yellow button goes here. We have also connected the USB wiring to the original USB input here. So we have given it like this. So this is also working perfectly. And actually this is for the parking brake wire. So because the way so this is given as a safety switch wherein all the features will be working only when you give when the parking brake is engaged. But what we have done is, because that is just a ground signal, so we have given it to the ground here. And if you see these clamps, so these clamps are the original clamps from Suzuki Swift itself. So because we did not get any clamps for this, and aftermarket clamps would not be properly adjustable, so we gave these clamps. These are the original clamps. And please remember that this parking brake is properly grounded, because if this is not grounded, all the functions would not be working, and many of those will be grayed out, and even your Bluetooth connectivity and everything will be grayed out. So this is just a sample of how the screen would look like and how the functions would be grayed out if the parking switch is not properly grounded. So if you can see here, the steering wheel control, the restore settings function, the touchpad calibration. So most of these functions are grayed out and you would not be able to operate the system to its full capability. So please make sure that the parking brake wire is properly grounded. So we have installed the camera as well in the bumper. We installed a camera in such a way that we did not make any holes to it. We just made 2 holes for the screws, one here and the other one here. So for the wiring, we use the existing holes in the Swift itself through here. So this is where the wire goes, and it went into the tail lamp, and in the tail lamp we have given the connection for that, and the wiring is running all the way through the roof from the inside. And we have also completed the installation of the aftermarket system. This is the Pioneer one. Every panel and everything is neat and clean, and even the USB connection we have given it in the original socket. Even the rear view is also a wide angle camera. So if you can see here, the moment I put it into reverse gear, the camera turns on. And even if you can look at the clarity, it's also pretty decent. And this is also night vision camera. Even in the dark, it gives you similar kind of an image quality. Now I'll show you how, because now the steering controls are not working because we haven't calibrated it yet. So to calibrate it in the Pioneer, go to settings, steering wheel control. Because we have given direct wiring, there is no adapter, so we choose no adapter. And because this is Swift, this is a Japanese car, and this is how it would look like. So when coming to the AV source, so that's when where you can shift between modes. So it says press AV source and steering wheel, so whichever button you want to assign, you do it. So here I want to assign it as mode, so I press it. It is set now. So now I am adjusting for the mute. So this is the button for the mute, so press and hold. Done. Volume up button. Volume up. Done. Volume minus. Done. So for previous track, press and hold, that's it. Next track, press and hold. So this is for disconnecting the phone. So here we have it. Done. For lifting the phone. Done. So this is how you set your steering controls. So this music system comes with a remote, which is also functional. So we have completely installed it. So we have installed the tweeters here. Actually we wanted to install tweeter over the dashboard, but customer wanted us to get it done here itself. So we made a small hole and we fitted it. So these are JBL speakers, Pioneer music system, and even the steering controls are working properly. So everything is tucked, neat and clean. No wires, nothing whatsoever. this is the best aftermarket fitment that you can get done for your car, because we did not strip even a single wire, and every wire or every harness is as per the factory settings. So this would not even void your warranty as well. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Please subscribe for more such videos.